In the ancient, palm-adorned city of Jericho, a crossroads of commerce and power, lived a man named Zacchaeus. The Gospel of Luke introduces him as a chief tax collector, and he was very rich. But this wealth was a heavy burden. In the eyes of his countrymen, he was not just a sinner but a traitor, a collaborator with the oppressive Roman Empire, enriching himself from the struggles of his own people. His position isolated him, building walls of gold and resentment that left him profoundly alone. The prophet Jeremiah had spoken of such ill-gotten gains, saying, "Woe to him who builds his house by unrighteousness and his upper rooms by injustice." Zacchaeus lived this woe, a wealthy man impoverished in spirit. One fateful day, a stir of excitement swept through Jericho. Jesus of Nazareth was passing through. A deep, desperate curiosity seized Zacchaeus. He had to see this man who spoke of a different kind of kingdom. But as Luke 19 verse 3 tells us, he was seeking to see who Jesus was, but on account of the crowd he could not, because he was small in stature. Blocked by a wall of people who despised him, his wealth was useless. In a moment of pure longing, he cast aside his dignity. Luke 19 verse 4 vividly paints the scene. So he ran on ahead and climbed up into a sycamore fig tree to see him. This was a scandalous act for a man of his standing, running in public, scrambling up a tree like a child. It was a physical climb that mirrored a desperate reach for something more. As the crowd moved past, Jesus stopped directly beneath the branches where Zacchaeus was hidden. He looked up, and he called him by name. "Zacchaeus," he said, "make haste and come down, for I must stay at your house today." The reaction was immediate and harsh. As Luke 19 verse 7 recounts, "And when they saw it, they all grumbled, 'He has gone in to be the guest of a man who is a sinner.'" To share a meal was to offer acceptance. For Jesus to enter the home of Zacchaeus was a shocking breach of social and religious boundaries. The crowd saw a sinner being honored. Jesus saw a soul ripe for salvation. Inside the walls of that once lonely house, a miracle unfolded. In the presence of unconditional acceptance, Zacchaeus' heart of stone began to melt. He stood up, and in a voice filled with the power of a changed life, he made a radical public declaration. Luke 19 verse 8 records his vow, "Behold, Lord, the half of my goods I give to the poor, and if I have defrauded anyone of anything, I restore it fourfold." This went far beyond the requirements of the law. It was not mere restitution, it was an act of lavish, joyful repentance, a demonstration that, as the proverb says, "Whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed." Jesus saw the profound transformation and sealed it with a divine pronouncement. "Today salvation has come to this house, since he also is a son of Abraham." With these words, Jesus not only forgave Zacchaeus but restored him to his community and his heritage. He then revealed the very heart of his mission, stating in Luke 19 verse 10, "For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." The story of Zacchaeus is a timeless lesson that no one is too lost to be found, and no heart too hard to be softened. It is a powerful testament that a single moment of genuine encounter with divine love can ignite a revolution of the soul, turning a life of selfish greed into a legacy of radical generosity and enduring joy.